Hello guys, and welcome to episode 48 of my Total War 3 Kingdoms playthrough, playing as Sun Jian on very hard difficulty. Today we are potentially going to be moving on to the capital of the Kingdom of Song and taking the last Emperor seat, which would win the campaign for us. I am intending to take the whole map, of course, but this will be one step towards that for sure. And if we can break down Yuan Shao and his empire, then I think one of his vassals will be free. We'll be able to get ourselves some more trade buddies and go from there, really. Either way, we're now at war with Kongrong, which is bad, to say the least. It's going to be quite annoying. They have land up here. They've got land in the middle of our land down here at the Runan iron mine, and then of course all up the coast. So we're going to have to deal with that. I think everything was done for this turn. We're saving the 14k for our new army to deal with Kongrong. So yeah, let's just move on to the next turn. Well, looks like we're going to be under attack. This is going to be a big battle. Wow. Two armies. Over 6k. On one side, and well, actually more or less 7k on the Kingdom of Song, and we're just under 6k on our side. Wow, it's going to be quite the battle. So we're going to have to make sure we deal with the Defenders of Earth, of course all of their archers and so on. They do have a couple of repeating crossbowmen, but I guess the main thing is the trebuchet that we're going to have to be worried about. Our front line's going to be a little bit weak, but we should be okay. Let's start the battle. This is going to be a very interesting one for sure. Lots and lots of death ahead of us. Hopefully not of our own soldiers. And depending on where our reinforcements are coming in, I'm probably going to back up to them. So back right is where they're going to be. It's actually a bit awkward for us, because ideally I think want to deploy over on the left hand side. But we'll keep the army together, so I'll just bring them back to here for now. We'll start the battle, get the rest of the guys in, and go from there. Let's just speed it up. So we have our men arriving. Yeah, we got two trebuchets under command of Zhang Shi. Need to get them up ASAP. Lovely. Alright, so this guy's spearman can be the main line wall. I think I'm gonna tell all these trebuchets to start just moving up to this gap here. We'll build up the army in front of it. So we'll have our spear wall like so. We can have these spearmen kind of covering the flanks. Have the protectors of heaven there as well. Okay, then we want the G militia on the flanks. Then we need to get all of our archers into a group, and they can be set behind those. All our crossbows into a group, which can be set behind those. Then we have Sun Jian's forces, which we'll have in reserve, along with the Pearl Dragons there. We'll want Min Shi's cav to be protecting our flanks. That cav's a lot closer than I expected. Hopefully their army's not that close, because we're not really set up yet. This could get very ugly. I think all of my units are moving into position, so we should be ready sooner than later. We haven't taken any trebuchet shots yet, so I assume the trebuchets are elsewhere. And these cav are just moving back towards that formation. Maybe it's actually worth having one of my leaders just go have a look at what's going on. Actually, I haven't kitted out Lai Yin. I think he's in stock armor, right? Yeah. Oops. I'm gonna have to give him some armor and stuff. I can give him Hongai's stuff. He can inherit that, since he's gonna be under command of Sun Jian. Let's have him go have a look at what's going on for us. Right, and the men are getting into position. Look at our glorious army. So I assume they are reforming, just like we are. I don't want to duel with this guy, so I'll make sure to turn that off. I don't want to accidentally have him dueling against somebody who's way stronger than him. Where are their trebuchets? I'm trying to find them. Ah, there they are. Okay. Well, our first set of trebuchets is nearly in position. I might just have them stop where they are. That way we can start firing ASAP. And the ones behind, well, they can just keep wheeling forwards. Alright, let's start hitting the arch militia there. And all of my spear guard I'm going to have in a group. And we'll make sure to put them into the turtle formations. That way, once these guys come into range, they won't target my spears, they will target the archers behind, or potentially the units on the flanks. And I'm probably going to have the units on the flanks further back, actually. Got cav moving around our right side. Oh, nice hits there from the trebuchet for sure. Let's make sure we hit the normal crossbows if we can see them, those guys. Lovely. Right, those archers are dead. And we're going to have to cover off our right flank by the looks of things. What this is going to allow me to do though is send some cav round the left flank. I think I might have these three generals go with my cav on the right hand side and deal with all of those. Those repeating crossbows. You would not want to be these guys. Actually, I could probably just charge into those. But I need one to go round and kill the trebuchet. That's the plan. Oh, and they've gone into loose. The minus 100% charge resistance. Probably going to be friendly firing more than anything. I'll have those two go together. Alright, my soldiers are nearly in position. Let's go ahead and charge these cav with their own. Get our generals in there. Lovely. Alright, get the trebuchet on the next unit of crossbowmen. Just need to break them all down. And then get on top of the trebuchets. Because those trebuchets, if they get into range of my soldiers, and especially the spear guard, we're going to be in trouble. Alright, let's keep on top of those. Lovely. Let's come across into the trebuchet now. And the other trebuchets are getting closer, which is good. Right, how are we doing? Oh, we've almost killed off these guys, that's good. Let's charge into this mounted lance militia. Okay, nice. Our cav in general is doing way better than theirs. I guess we are like supporting them with generals, which is quite something, but there we go. That's going to be the trebuchet dealt with. Absolute goners. Perfect. Routed in an instant. Right, same deal with the cav on the flank. I might put all of these guys actually into just a group, so I don't have to keep reselecting them. Wonderful. Right, let's come round. We've done so much damage here, it's actually great. I'm going to make sure these trebuchets start firing there. I need to find shots onto those guys. Right, let's charge down these mounted lance militia. Great. And with that done, we'll come back. So the front line should be engaged here. That's good. Any units that are getting overwhelmed, we will just send in the reinforcements. They're on this left side. We can just throw in a couple of these mercenary acts. And the Protectors of Heaven in there, for example. Those leaders are going through my archers, but that's fine. We'll just attack them with Sun Jian. Min Shi might be able to duel actually. Let's go duel that guy. Nice. Well, those are good shots, but I don't think we can target anything else. Maybe the Protectors of Heaven are a good target. Go on, Min Shi, show him his boss. Oh, we wrecked that sword unit. Gonna continue to run them down, and then we'll come back and just charge into the Saber Militia as well. Alright, let's charge back into the Saber Militia with all of those guys. They're quite spread out, so we should do quite a bit of damage to them. If you're not going to win that, that would be unfortunate. Alright, unit at the front there. Completely broke. Let's bring these guys out of Turtle and shift to help that out. Right, we smashed into the back of them there. Let's go charge the Saber Militia. Just frontally charge them, that's fine. Great. I'm going to bring over my strategists here actually and hopefully help out Liu Shang. Gan Lu? We can take that duel. Sure. Right, meanwhile, these cav need to come around the back. We're going to want to break off those units. Charge into the back of the Warriors of Yi. If that unit's done, we need to move over this way. Bring those out of Turtle and start moving that way as well. Nice, smashed into the back of them, that's great. Alright, well, he can run. That's fine. The other guy has to win though, otherwise we're in trouble. Oh yeah, sure, why not? Right, my archers have all used up their ammunition. Yeah, I need to use my my commanders or my strategists, sorry. But I keep forgetting. Like if we get him closer to the duel, then we can just affect that duel in our favor, which is what I should have done before. Let's just get my crossbows to help out with that G militia. Oh, I can also send this guy over to this duel, this Ganlu. That's fine. Let's get my cavalry out of there. Need to charge him with this lot. Nice. Good job, Sun Jian. Right, let's have all these move over to the right hand side. Oh, that's really affected their morale, that's great. As well charge into the back of the Warriors of Yi here. Ah, there we go, chain route. Perfect. Just in time, because I think I'm going to have to interrupt this other duel. Well, that's good. Just make sure we run them all down. Do as much damage as we can. We had a couple failed duels there, which is unfortunate. Kind of expected my guys to do a lot better, especially Min Shi. But alas, we did not win, so just a matter of killing them after the fact. Well, our army took a beating. It really did. Look at all these bodies. That one unit of spear guard there, they got 25 men left. They just don't know what to do with themselves. This is just ridiculous. Just so many dead men. And this whole field here, look at it. It's just crazy. All their archers getting killed. Wow. Let's just speed things up. That guy got basically invulnerability due to melee evasion. That would be why he won. It's unfortunate. Well, claim victory there for the close victory. I could have run them down a bit more, but it doesn't particularly matter.
War has long ravaged your lands, taking its toll on your people, languishing under the oppression.
Alright, so 2,278 gained, 75 heroism. Wow, that's pretty impressive. This guy, he is charismatic, uncomplicated, and tough. GN. I mean, I don't need him at the moment, so I'm tempted to just get rid of him, but actually, you know what? I think I'm going to employ him, and we'll see if he has the corruption reduction, because who knows, we might need another one of those guys. If not, we can just get rid of him. This guy, if we execute him, we get the farm manager, which is actually quite nice. Cheerful, vain, and committed. Committed's pretty damn good. That's annoying though. The plus 25% retinue upkeep. That's kind of put me off him. Jiaxi. Indecisive, stalwart, careless. We'll release him for the money. This guy's tough, healthy, cruel, energetic, but lame now. Probably due to that battle. Wang Shai. He is probably pretty good. And that melee evasion is really nice. We'll take him on for now. And that replenishment is definitely what we want.
Your title is a lie and an insult.
Wow. Okay. Lu Bu out of nowhere. That's going to be quite irritating. Especially with that army right in the middle of our lands, up the Yellow River. There's that other one really close to Sun Jian as well. We just have nothing to deal with anything over that side. And with Kong Rong bringing armies down as well. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're going to have to deal with Shi Hui very quickly. Yeah, Lu Bu declared war over population. It's complete. That's nice. So we'll get the support from artisans. That's extra income from industry faction wide. Since Lu Bu has declared war on us, we lose trade with him, right? Because we were trading. So our income's probably lowered because of that, which is annoying. But we got the Celestial Sphere. Look at that thing. Very nice. And the farm manager. I'm going to have to go through, I think, my ancillaries again soon. Lusu's leveled up. Don't think any of these are really useful. I think we're going to go for Guile to increase his cunning, and then we can go towards Inspiring Surge. Cool. Character developments. Let's have a look at who we can recruit. No one special. Just check their traits though. Enigmatic, coordinated, and competitive. And this one is formidable, kind, and stern. And that's not too bad actually. He's okay if I needed another administrator, but I don't think I do. We will be getting the reform soon. That gives us another administration slot. Oh, we already did that. Did we already do that? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. Well, next up in the reform list then, what are we doing? I guess we may as well take Mandate of Heaven. That will unlock yellow dragons. Going up here to the available assignments is probably a good idea. Although the selling of titles is a bit weird. Why would we want to take that? -5 satisfaction faction-wide, plus 5% corruption, but -25% character salary? Would that even give us much money? Probably not. Right, demolition complete at Langyi. Right, we definitely want the administration office here, right? Or we want the Confucian Temple. One of the two. But that army can now move on. Not sure where I'd want to put it, but I'm just going to move it outside the settlement for a second. it is pretty important which way I go. I'm assuming we'll go upwards. Maybe we can cut off this guy. He die. Yeah, let's go that way. So I'm just going to jump out the settlement, see what the public order is going to be like. Yeah, it'll be -3. We're going to go for the Confucian Temple. Alright, so we'll head up this way. Fantastic. Sun Jian has leveled up as well. So it's between Clarity, Fury, or Vengeance. So +10 morale when in enemy territory, or +10 morale when in own territory. I guess the morale in enemy territory is better. And the charge bonus for own retinue is actually really nice. Her cavalry is going to be super strong. That will allow us to push to mobility. And then intensity. Okay. Right, let's build our new army. I just need to decide where I'm going to build it. I'm thinking Luoyang. Raid port. Because we're not going to be able to defend Hedong very well. Or we could make it Taiyuan and come down. Because I think the trade port can probably look after itself. Especially if it has a full garrison. That army's not taking it anytime soon. Hedong, however, that's not going to last very long at all. And the tool maker, it's level 3, so we actually have a decent garrison, so that will allow us to build the army here in the meantime. So we do want Wei Huang, Ganing, and Liu Hongji. So let's grab him. We'll grab Ganing. And we'll grab Liu Hongji. Right, he needs to recruit some more troops as well. So we'll grab a couple trebuchets and a couple crossbows. Perfect. So he's ready to go. Probably going to swap out some of these for some more cav. We'll grab another mercenary cav there. Lovely. So that's a new army that can probably defeat any army we come up against. But we're going to have to try and wipe out Kong Rong here. And then focus on Lubu. It looks like we have another character leveled up. Jiangxi. We can go towards Judgment for the extra range damage. Or we can go through Precision to Resourcefulness. I think I'm going to go to Judgment first, and we'll come up to Stifling Deluge and then Resourcefulness that way. That way we can continue building up Cunning for the extra ammunition, which is pretty important. Okay. Now what I want to do is go through my armies and move them, but also sort out any generals that need gear, like Lai Yin. We need to kit him out. He can have Huang Gai's old axe, the battle axe. He can have his old armor. I may as well equip him with that horse as well. I guess he can just keep the herdsman, although would there be one that's better? Maybe the farmer. And then strategies of warring states can be changed to probably want something with instinct. He's better in duels with the weapon damage. Or we could give him the water clock. The water clock might be a good idea because of his retinue being pretty damaged. Yeah, we'll give him that for now. Perfect. Retinue Sue's all good. Let's give him the black thoroughbred though. Okay. Sun Jian is fine. That faction-wide character experience I think is paying off quite well at the moment. having a look to see if there's anything better that he could have though. That's fine. Alright, and he can't move on really. Actually, maybe he can. This army is looking good as well. I mean, she's probably in position to take Pingguan. And we also have Sun Jian here, who's more or less ready to go. I might send Sun Jian back to deal with Wen Chao though. So let's have a look. We'll send Min Shi forwards to Pingguan. And that is a lot of armies, but we're only at war with this guy, and of course the settlement. The settlement's garrison has Zhu Huang at its head, which is quite something. Wait, what? Oh, he's inside it. Okay. Well, that's going to be an interesting battle, because there's not only the army, but also the garrison. And the garrison is untouched. They've got 3 units of Protectors of Heaven and the Defenders of Earth. So, I'm not sure if it's worth going for this, but at the same time, I kind of want to. We could have Sun Jian march and back it up. But it would likely be better for Sun Jian to get involved. Because even though he doesn't bring these spears, I don't think we'll need them for the front. So let's move Sun Jian forwards. We'll attack Zhang Chuan. And this is going to be an incredible battle. Look how many reinforcing armies there are. They've got 4 armies here. Admittedly, they're very depleted, but that's a lot of generals. Let's jump on in. I think both of these generals are sorted in terms of... Like, all of these generals are sorted in terms of ancillaries, so I should be fine. Especially with Lai Yin now equipped. And this is an interesting map. Okay, so we'll set up on the right hand side here. And we'll start the battle. Get those into position, bring those forwards. At least we're starting with 2 sets of trebuchets in position. That's good. I'm just going to have the G militia further back, because all of the units currently in front can go into some sort of turtle. Let's get those archers up. Oh, there's also Sun Jian's archers. I should just change those out at some point. Maybe if we can give him some yellow dragons when we unlock them. Right, speed it up. And we shall wait them. I could obviously run down the initial army with my cav, but I don't think it's really worth risking the reinforcements coming in and then like screwing the battle formation. Like, I'd much rather get the formation sorted and then maybe march towards them, but since they're going to be behind this hill, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait it out. Gives my trebuchet longer to get in position. And if we have 3 sets of trebuchets firing at them, then it's definitely over. Right, I wonder how my guy here, Lei Yin, will get on in a duel now that he's got all this armor. I am kind of tempted to have like Minxi or Ganlu like dismount and just join the frontline fighting. I feel like they could do a lot of damage. And what I'm going to do, we're going to have Lei Yin go see what's up. Just note to self though, don't duel with sentinels because the evasion is broken. Straight up broken at the moment. This guy is the leader of our army, so gotta be careful not to lose him. Okay. Seems they are moving, which is good. See if we can duel someone. Anyone want to duel? Anyone? Not Su Huang. Anyone but Su Huang. Anyone but Su Huang want a duel? Anyone? No. Okay. He's too well equipped. Alright, all of our trebuchets are in position. This is going to be an absolute massacre. I'm actually going to wait with the trebuchets to fire. Turn off fire at will. Because I don't want them to all fire at the same archer unit. We want to wait until this big old blob comes. Then we can pile in shots towards that. It looks like the Cavs trying to charge Lei Yin. Get these guys into their formations. Good. Alright, there's our arch militia. My crossbows should be able to shoot them quite well. Right, we're going to fire at the Defenders of Earth there. We're going to fire at these Defenders of Earth as well. And I guess we'll fire at the Archer Militia there. This might be a waste of ammunition for the archers, honestly, attacking that Saber Cav. But I guess if we can get rid of a unit of cavalry straight off the bat, then it's not the worst thing in the world. It is a bit of a waste there. Oh well. I'll just turn off firewall. Not that it matters because they're all dead. Lei Yin. We're not going to accept that. Du Huang and Sun Jian. Tempting, but no. I want to pick my fights. I want to make sure that we now hit the larger units. We can take that one, I think. We can probably win. It does kind of depend on the weapons this guy has. If he's like a base lord, then we'll kill him. If Minxi loses, then it puts us in a bit of a sticky spot. Let's charge that cav. Get my general to go help out. Right, I'm going to turn these off dual requests.
箭杀敌！发石车，放，准备发石车，发石车准备，射击敌军。
Now let's hit the protective heaven there. Actually, let's target the archers on that right side. As if he thinks I'm gonna let Ganlu duel. That's not good. Let's move back from that engagement. And honestly, I could probably attack Zhu Huang with my leaders and kill him. I do want to get my cav out of there though. Right, that unit of Shogun Sword Guard, they are tanking a lot of hits for me. Right, where's my other leader? I need him to go over here and help out there. Right, he's got plus 100% melee evasion. Okay. Those melee evasion buffs are just so annoying. We've lowered it by 100%, but it's still ridiculously high. Like 122 melee defense means he basically can't be hit, right? So right, we need to break these off and go help out on the left side. Right, we're knocking down Zhu Huang, which is good. Can I still duel Zhu Huang? No, I can't. I think Min Chi is going to have to leave at some point. Have these come over here. Right, we need to pull back from that engagement. We'll allow the G militia to do their thing. Okay, good. Right, let's just interrupt that. And we'll leave with Min Chi. Right, I need to charge back into Zhu Huang. This trebuchet, I'm actually going to allow them to just fire at the defenders of Earth. Point blank him. Nice, Zhu Huang's gone. Great. Min Chi's still suffering. I don't want Min Chi to die. Go take out that guy. I can have the Protectors of Heaven deal with the Warriors of Yi, and then we'll charge into the back of them with all these guys. Oh, that is nasty. They routed as they got charged. And that's not going to end well. Right, surely that's victory. Yep. Let's just run them down. That's one gone. Let's kill off the other one. We've absolutely annihilated everyone in this battle. Look at how many dead bodies there are before they even got to my line. There's a triple trebuchet setup was just nuts. We'll leave it there. Taking them all out.
War has long ravaged your lands, taking its toll on your people, languishing under the oppression of...
Right, that is likely going to be the settlement under our command. 46 heroism. Ancillary gained, very nice. Another one. And this one is weak, resourceful, and scholarly. What do we get from killing a guard? I'll take that, thank you very much. Oh, hello Zhu Huang. We can't take him on board, unfortunately. But we can execute him for the Cleaver of Mountains. That's pretty damn legit. Goodbye, Zhu Huang. Zhang Chuan. Tough, determined, temperamental, outstanding, bright, or understanding, bright and one-eyed. He's a pretty base guy. I'm just going to execute him. This guy has the discourses of the states. We can't take him on, and unfortunately we don't get that if we kill him. So I'm tempted to either release him or we could just kill him for the tax collector. And the tax collector's not bad. We'll just take that. I'll have the replenishment and I'll have the settlement. Thank you very much. -2 heroism. What? That's the Emperor seat captured, and this is going to be victory. Once we take it. You ready, guys?
Destiny is wrought in steel and measured in blood. China cannot endure the chaos of man's aspiration forever. There is no reward without risk, and Sun Jian has risked everything. At last, as the final foe falls, he knows he has chosen wisely. Heaven's mandate is his opportunity conquered. The Empire, long divided, must unite beneath an emperor with celestial authority to rule. A dynasty to endure forever.
Well, there you have it, guys. Have a look at the statistics. Our favourite character was indeed Huang Gai. Unfortunately, he died of old age. Lu Su also was in our army for a long time. 24 years in our service, Lu Su. Huang Gai won 10 duels in his lifetime. And he got 3.8 thousand kills. It's pretty ridiculous. I really do like those individual stats for the leaders. That's very, very cool. We did it in 120 turns. Not bad. 23 years were elapsed. Total active characters 250. We recruited 25. 6 died in service. Characters left the faction 139? I don't think so. We won 51 duels out of 77, not bad. 179 ancillaries gained. We captured 107 counties. Our population is 64 million. And let's see, any other interesting stats? Deals made by you, 25. Deals made by others, 654. Deals rejected by others, 1k. Deals broken by you, 8. We didn't break that many then, in comparison to other people. Most wars was 11 at once. Payments received 41,000. Our total income was 2.1 million. Pretty nuts. 184 units recruited and 143 lost. Units destroyed 1.8k. That's like entire units as well. That's insane. Numbers of soldiers lost 106k. We killed 332k throughout the campaign. Most soldiers lost in one battle was 2.6k. Most soldiers killed in battle is 6.6k. Wow. We fought 102 battles personally and 89 auto-resolved. The victories 180, total defeats was 11. Not quite the perfect playthrough, but I think we did very well there. Not sure what records does. Oh, it takes you through the timeline. Okay. Well, let's play through that then. How far back does it go? 10 years back. Can we like play through it? Let's go back to as far as we can go. 190. That's when we started. Alright. Have a look. Our initial expansion was our war with Liu Bao and his vassals. Then we crushed the northwest. And then we also went south at the same time. I think this is like Liu Yan. They ended up declaring war on us. We crushed them. We then completed the southern area whilst continuing our conquest elsewhere. I'm currently in the process of destroying Shihui. But yeah, I am going to continue this, guys. We are going to go for China domination, where we just take all of China for ourselves. Let's click continue campaign. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So, I am going to leave it here. But there's plenty more to come. And from this point onwards, we'll complete this campaign and then we'll probably go into another Three Kingdoms campaign. There is a DLC coming out, so we'll probably move on to that at some point. That's the last Emperor seat captured. We've got the unification of China mission complete. We also got the mission complete for wiping out the Kingdom of Song and taking the last seat. So we got like 25k in that turn, which is pretty nuts. Even though you have unified all of China's seats of power and thus illustrated your mandate, there are still lands and regions left who have nominal independence. Even though it is only a matter of time these lands fall under your control, you may accelerate this unification by conquest. So we've already done that. That was like the mission, I think, after becoming Emperor, and we already completed it. A would-be assassin. Okay. We can just defect the blow, since we are strong and brave. You arrange a meeting with the magistrates of your newly annexed county. During the discussions, one of their attendants suddenly pulls out a blade and rushes towards you. Yeah, we'll just deflect the blow. There we go, we're now famous as well. With a quick parry, you knock the blade out of the would-be assassin's grasp, but he managed to escape through a nearby window. Now, what a fail. Alright, so loads of friends made in that last battle. Loads of ancillaries gained, including the Cleaver of Mountains. We're going to have to make sure we give that to someone. We've got extra ranks gained. But that, guys, is it. Campaign complete. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully you will join me for the conquest of the rest of the factions. I'm not going to colonize everything, but we will make sure to wipe out every other faction on the map. That's my plan. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.